How you doing? I'm Trenius Henderson and you're on the Living Room Network. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being interested in the topic, the power of energy. I want to talk to you about the power of energy. Just lately in my life, I've been noticing, different effects of how energy works to certain causes. Like for instance, yesterday I was watching the Super Bowl, the football game, the American football game. And I noticed how the team that was losing, the reason why they were losing was because they did not possess the amount of energy that it took to defeat the opposite team. And the opposite team had all the energy in their hands. And you may ask yourself, well, how did they have all the energy? They had all the energy because I just noticed it in their faces. I noticed it in how the players move versus the other players. I noticed it in how, that their sideline differentiated from the opposing team sideline, that they had more energy than the other sideline. I also noticed it in how, the integrity and the poise that each player was carrying themselves as, and, the uprightness of each player on their team versus the player on the team that's being defeated. Energy is everywhere. Energy is all around us. And in fact, energy is even working right now in this video. On an everyday, day-to-day basis, me and you, we're always using energy. You might ask yourself, well, how is this so? Because energy is invisible. You cannot see energy. It's just like the wind that blows in the air. You cannot see the wind, but it's there. The same thing with energy. You cannot see energy, but it's there. Have you ever, came in the presence of someone and you kind of could almost sense exactly what type of person they were without you even talking to them and having a conversation with them? That's energy. That's a very form of energy, believe it or not. It's on an invisible level. It's on another dimension from the dimension that we live on as physical beings. I don't want to get too deep. But energy exists on a level that you or I cannot see it working. However, it's there. So, what do we want to do with this energy? What we want to do with this energy is we want to make this energy become as high as it can possibly be. We want to make this energy happy. We want to make this energy joyful. We want to make this energy lightweight. I'm gonna get into that more as this video goes on. But we want to make this energy, the type of energy that everybody will be receptible to, susceptible to. We want to make this energy something that everybody can get along with. So how do you make your energy the type of energy that I'm expressing right now? Well, first, it comes with keeping a positive attitude. I can't stress that anymore, guys. We see that all around us. Everybody's coming to the conclusion that positive energy works better than negative energy. Well, now we live in a time that you have to have more positive energy than ever before in order to feel good about yourself. It's plain and simple. Either have positive energy or you have negative energy. But how do you have positive energy? How do you keep the energy on a high vibrational level? Easy. Do what you love to do. There's so many of us, we're stuck in situations where we don't really want to be in a situation, but we're trying to be in a situation. That's not really making us happy. Like we really want to be happy. We're hanging around people who we think are our friends, but we know and can feel it in our energy that they're not really our friends. They don't really have the biggest concern for us. However, we go to them because we need them because we are alone, not lonely. A friend of mine told me the difference between lone and lonely today. Go look that up for yourself. I won't get into that either. Anyway, and we accumulate all these things together, but it really is not making us happy. So what do you do? What do you do, Trenius? What do you do? What do you do is you go and do the things that will make you happy. That's a sad truth, because believe it or not, even I had a hard time doing that at one point in my life. I had a hard time trying to find out how, I always thought like I was doing the things I was supposed to be doing, and I always thought that, I was really truly happy, when really I was not happy at all. I was only like temporarily happy. I had moments and spurts of happiness. I was never truly really happy in my soul. I'm still never truly happy. I'm not even truly happy right now, but that's not your business. That's my business. But I'm getting down to the science of it, guys. I found the science of it, and I see how it works. You have to keep yourself happy. You have to keep yourself meditating on things that make you happy, whatever it is. You got to go around the people that lift you up, not put you down. You got to go to the places that make you feel good about yourself, not put you down. But in all these things, you have to always make sure that there are positive, activities. You have to make sure you're doing positive things by all means necessary. Everything that you have to do in order to become a happy person has to be a positive thing. Unfortunately, the world that we live in kind of makes that tough. So how do you get in between and filter out all the garbage and keep all your happiness? Awareness. It's just like this video. If you are able to watch this video and hear all the things that I'm telling you about how to keep your energy and whatnot, then these are the things that you have taken in possession for yourself and put in your pocket to know. This is what you know. Not what he knows, not what she knows. This is what you know. And you have put it in your pocket, and you have accepted it and taken responsibility for it. Therefore, when you go out into the world and try to put to work everything that we're talking about right now, you have become responsible for it. You have become completely responsible for your own actions. That's what they mean when they say take responsibility for your own actions. They're not saying, just believe me, or they're not saying, you should have had it done. You know better than that. Didn't your mama and your daddy teach you that? No, simply the term take responsibility for your own action means that if you possessed the knowledge to know it already before it happened, and it came back with negative results, then you are the only person responsible for what happened, because you already knew before it happened. That's where a whole nother thing comes into play, like spirituality. Okay? So, in spirituality, what I mean is sin. Negativity, sin, negative, it's all in the same field. It's all the same stuff. Knowing what not to do versus knowing what to do when a situation presents itself. Okay, so you want to keep your energy at the most highest peak. It's very, very hard to begin with. Do not get me wrong. It's very, very hard to keep your energy at the most highest peak once you start to, get into the process of doing this on a day-to-day basis, because this energy that we know, which is positive energy, happy energy, joyful energy, jolly energy, what it does is it attracts people to you. You can't see this thing happen. You can't see your energy actually attracting another person to you. You can't see that. But on other dimensions that are far more like heaven, like it's on another dimension that we can't see with our two eyes. Just like the wind that I told you about at the beginning of the video. Some stuff you just can't see is going on behind the scenes as to why we do things. And it plays a role in our physical lifestyle. That's a spiritual thing, guys. That stuff is spiritual. But I'm in the physical. We're in the physical. So we want to gain energy in the physical. So in order to gain energy in the physical, we have to be understanding that our energy is being pushed off and it's being radiated in an invisible realm that we cannot see. So it's very, very important that you have a positive mindset. You have positive thoughts when you talk to people. You cannot talk to somebody one-on-one, listen to what they're saying, but be thinking negative thoughts about them. Believe it or not, even though they may not show you that they hear your thoughts, it resonates in their spirit. That's why we are spiritual beings. That's why we have souls. That's why, we have God and the higher realms of life and whatnot, because there are things going on that you cannot see. So you want to make sure you keep positive thoughts in your mind. You want to have a positive perspective on everything. That's the world we live in today, guys. You either got to have the positive energy or you got to have negative energy. Everybody knows what negative energy is. Bad things, doing drugs, committing adultery, just taking part in acts that have to do with violence, curse words, talking down to somebody, belittling somebody, getting bullied, anything that has to do with not making you better is a bad thing for you, and only you understand it. So keep the positive energy going at all times. When you find yourself at times where you're very happy, step back and say, you know what, how did I get happy like this? That's what I do. That's what I did when I first started to want to become more energetic. I started to step back and I started to look at myself from an outside perspective and say, dang, Trent, you ain't never this happy. How did you get this happy, Trent? How did you get this happy? And when you do that, that is called awareness. That is called awareness. And you will have that. I speak awareness into you right now. I speak awareness into you right now in the name of Jesus. All right? When you do that, you will begin to do it more and more and more. Okay, when you begin to observe yourself more and more and more and more and more and more and more, then your mind becomes, it creates a perpetual cycle of you doing it. It becomes a habit for you to observe your ways and your actions. So the more you do it, the better you will get. So the next time you are very joyous, and I don't expect you to get this right off the bat. Even I didn't get it right off the bat. And like I said, I still don't have it down pat even now. But when you start to do this, when you get this, you will notice that you will become a more positive person. If you step back and assess yourself, and you step back and you observe yourself when you're very, very happy. Go to the theme park, ride a roller coaster and get off the roller coaster and say, golly, that made me extremely happy. Or talk to your best friend about something and you come across your favorite subject with that friend and say, hey, how do we get to this point? Ask yourself that. Don't tell it to the person or people around you. The only person that can make you happy is you. So keep it to yourself. Step back, observe, notice how you're happy, notice your energy at the time, and say, how did I get this energy? How did I get in this way of thinking right now? That I'm in right now. And then I guarantee you, the more you keep doing it, the better you will get at it. It's a process. It's not an overnight thing, guys. So don't expect this. Don't expect to get this, all overnight. Energy is everything. Energy is all around us. Energy is in everyone, and energy is in everything. Everything in the earth, in the world that we live in, computers, phones, candles, water bottles, flower pots, flowers, trees, everything is energy. And in order to possess whatever it is that you want to possess in this world, which is all accessible to us, to you, you have to possess the energy that it takes to possess that. Energy, it comes on a high frequency and it comes on a low frequency. You can feel low frequencies of energy. You can feel environments that you don't need to be in. You can feel the atmosphere when you walk into a room that you don't need to be in. That atmosphere, you can walk into a room and feel that it's brand new. Your body will tell you that you've never been here before. Have you been in a situation where you walked in a room and you was like, you get this chill over your body and your body's like, oh, I don't even know if I've been here before. Have you? Do you recognize this place? Do you recognize it? And you're like, no, we've never been here before. That's what you're telling yourself when you're inside of your mind. We've never been here before. Or you and your homegirls, y'all go out, and whatever, and y'all all in the spot together, wherever y'all at, y'all at together, and y'all don't even have to say nothing to each other. Y'all can just kind of look in y'all peripherals at each other and just be like, while y'all dancing, y'all can just be like, are you feeling this? I'm really not feeling this. And she's like, I'm not feeling this. And then she tells the girl down here, are you feeling this? And the girl down there is like, Whatever y'all say, we can go wherever at this point. I'm really not feeling this either. You know, or vice versa. You know, when you're with your homeboys and y'all all playing a game of basketball, and you know, y'all the best ones on the court. You know, y'all five are the best players on the court versus who? We don't know. A team that is really not a team, but y'all know something is wrong. This is like a mismatch. You know, this is a mismatch. This is like the Denver Broncos versus the Carolina Panthers. Just joking. But anyway, you get the point. You get the point. So you get in situations where you feel that energy, know what energy is, learn energy, and learn to maneuver it at your expertise. Thank you for watching this video. Energy is everything. I'm Trenius Henderson, and you've been watching the Living Realm Network. Thank you.